The Dutch are in action, which is always fun, and they've got a tough game this evening. They take on Austria.
Should be an attractive game, I think.
Yeah, who've looked very good so far. Adam Bridge, commentator, Mick McCarthy will be alongside Adam for commentary of that one. And joining us now, Dutch football expert, and that's Steve Kooijman. Good afternoon, Steve.
Hey guys, good afternoon.
Yes. How are you feeling about the performances so far by the Netherlands, Steve?
Well, as the famous Leo Beenhakker would say, do you have a minute? It's okay. That's basically what it is. You know, we're not playing our boots off. It's okay. We beat Poland. We're a bit lucky. There was no Lewandowski, and then we were lucky again against France. It was no Mbappé, so we survived against the French. They were way better, so 4 points, okay, but it's not the old total football or sexy football. It's a bit like England.
I'm just interested because we've had a lot of stuff about the media criticising the players and the fans aren't happy. I was saying to Paul, it's the same in every country. I'd imagine the Dutch fans aren't exactly delighted either. If you're not happy, the fans probably aren't happy either.
No, you're right. Of course, I'm also a fan. Well, there's some pain about the guys up front, Memphis Depay and Xavi Simons. You know, you have this song, Me, Myself and I. Yeah. And these guys it's all about themselves. And that's, I guess, what we have, like in Holland, we have 80 million managers, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And we have to say that, you know, just act normal. That's crazy enough. And Memphis showed up with a white headband, like he was the good old Steve Foster. But I think he had to protect the scar, and you know, it's all about show. We don't like that too much, you know. Not in the pitch. You can be a little bit arrogant, like Cruyff and Van Basten, but they, you know,
yes,
they had a different status. So that's a little bit what annoys us.
You've got Brian Brobby back tonight, haven't you? He's overcome his injury.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't think so. You know, Koeman already supported Memphis. That he said, I will play with him no matter what happens. He's my main striker.
Okay.
There is Wout Weghorst. He's a hero in the Netherlands. You know, he's a cult figure, but he's like a secret weapon. Well, not that secret anymore. Everybody knows now that his parents has the last gas station before the German border. It's true. But now there's also a guy called Joshua Zirkzee. He played for Bologna. He might had a chance until he got sick yesterday. So he will play with Memphis for sure.
I think the Manchester United fans would have been tuning in to listen to him and watching tonight because, he's been linked to Manchester United. What is your understanding there, Steve?
He will be an easy free agent, you know. That's a cheap solution. I wouldn't go for Memphis if I was Erik ten Hag, but that's my personal opinion. Because what I say, you know, it's always about himself, about the big Memphis Depay show.
Oh no, this was Zirkzee. This was Zirkzee, Steve. There's been a lot of talk about Zirkzee going to to United.
Zirkzee. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know there is interest in him, but there's also interest from AC Milan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he's a huge fan of Zirkzee. Nice guy, you know, with really good head on his body, comfortable on the ball, and Bologna did pretty good, you know. There was an interesting stat though. I read it today that I think that Bologna scored like 6 goals already on the Euros. So they had 3 goals and 3 assists. Players of Bologna players. So they have big confidence that they reached the Champions League for the first time in history. So why not? Give them a try.
Okay. And the other story we're hearing is that Ruud van Nistelrooy, although he's been linked to the Burnley job, could be about to take a coaching.
It's quite a strange decision. Yes,
a coaching job at Manchester United. Maybe he's just thinking, well, if anything went wrong with Erik ten Hag after a few months, he'd be the next man to step in. Maybe he's got his eye on the bigger job, Steve.
Yeah, that would be massive, would it? if I were Ruud, I would be we call it an assistant job at Menu. That suits him. I mean, he's a Mancunian for 1000%. Yeah, he had a good teacher in Sir Alec. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's turning down an actual managerial job, albeit a job in the Championship now, but still,
well, look what it led to for, Vincent Kompany ended up at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I mean, what's better for him to become work as a manager on his own in the Championship, or look around at the big stage. And they can need something extra belief. Maybe Ruud can deliver that extra piece.
So, I mean, we were saying earlier on that Austria have been a bit of a surprise team. They've looked very good. They're very well organised. They look very well coached. This is going to be a tough game tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so too. I think an interesting game, but also attractive game. But the stakes are high because, the Dutch and France, by the way, they want to avoid the left half of the of the schema. So Spain, Germany, Portugal is on the left hand side. So we would definitely want to go take the right side. So we want to win, and of course the Austrians want to win because they can. I don't think they can top the group, but they can become runners up. That would be interesting as well. And there are some, there are some guys who played in the Netherlands, so we're quite familiar with them. We have Gernot Trauner, he's a fullback of Feyenoord. Arnautovic, the Austrian Zlatan, he plays in the Netherlands for FC Twente. The left back, Philip Moymer, played in the Netherlands. So I think,
Well, Steve, enjoy the game. Appreciate you joining us. Thanks very much.
Was ist das? talkSPORT?